footsteps coming from downstairs. Ron and I quickly turn our heads to the bedroom door. I turn down the volume to hear the noises clearer. "I think someone's inside," Ron said. I could hear the shudder in his voice. He was anxious. "No, it's probably just the dog," I responded. Ron, however, was a lot more cautious. He walked over to the bedroom door and locked it. The click it made alerted the intruder. We heard even more footsteps. Ron then whispered, "That's not the dog." Ron, acting nervous, put me on edge, so I agreed with him and turned off the bedroom lights. Ron then looked around the room, trying to find some sort of object we could use as a weapon. I sat next to the door, with my ear placed on our wall. They were so thin that if there was someone inside the house, I would be able to hear them. Nothing happened at first. It was just dead silence. "Take a look," Ron said. He had his phone turned on in case we needed to call the police. I lay on my chest and looked through the gap under the bedroom door. I saw blackness, but I could barely make out a pair of boots standing a little ways down the upstairs hall. I felt both hands shaking as I pushed myself back up to my feet. I tiptoed over to Ron, who was waiting anxiously for the answer. "Someone's here," I whispered as low as I could. Ron's face went pale as he stared into nothingness. At one point, I thought he was going to black out on me. I pulled Ron over to our window. I quietly opened the window and looked down at the grass, 2 stories below my current position. Ron was still in a different world, as if he was blocking himself out from reality, leaving the responsibility to me. "Quick," I said. I avoided shouting, as whoever the intruder was would have known that we were outside. Ron touched his chest, head, right shoulder, and left shoulder, making a cross before he jumped. We were a good 6 blocks away before I realized that I had left my dog behind. I burst into tears from fear of what just happened and worrying if my dog was hurt. I talked to the police operator as both me and Ron slowly walked back to the house. We heard sirens and I felt the weight lift off our shoulders. As we approached our house, we noticed that the police were now outside. Me and Ron hid beside our porch. Both of us were waiting to come face to face with the intruder. 4 cops came out, but there was no man, and one of them was holding my dog Lewis. I hugged him and apologized to him for leaving him behind. The cops explained that there was no one inside, and there was nothing stolen either. In fact, they explained that there was nothing to even prove that someone had invaded our property. They never found him. Ron installed some CCTV cameras in both of our houses, but I can assure you, I have...
Then got a little bit more gruff and said, "Let's go inside. I have these friends you'll really like once you meet them. You'll feel a lot better," or something to that extent. But he wasn't even trying to sound genuine or comforting like he had been doing so well earlier that night. Finally, I laughed and spoke up a bit and told him, "I told my roommates and my friends I was meeting up with you before you picked me up. I sent screenshots of your face and some of the combo. They're gonna freak out if I don't charge my phone and reply to them in the next few hours." I try not to make it sound accusatory, but more like I was just worried that my friends would go crazy. But it was clear he knew what I was implying. At that
Nice, I'm finally out of prison. Been 1 year. Nice, my car. I guess let's connect.
He started walking backwards, then he ran away. When he got outside, he saw a lot of cops. Ran to the side of the bank and he ain't see no car. Hands behind your back, spread your feet, sir. He turned around and saw that it was T-shirt. Damn, now he locked up his bond $1 million. He locked in the cell with a Brazilian. Rico cellmate, name is Pedro. Pedro said he know how to get them pesos. Rico dead broke and he ain't got no bond. But Pedro got connects and paid Rico's bond. Rico out of jail and he met the plug. Started moving bricks and got his band jail and pay Pedro a visit. Pedro looked at Rico and asked how you live. Rico said he won out of the dope game, but he love that fast money off the cocaine. Pedro said he'd get out in a couple weeks, and he need Rico to loan his ass a couple keys. Rico said, I got you, you know you my homie. Pedro told Rico he was the next Tony. Rico left and got pulled over by a cop. He said, what? She said, excuse me, sir, you failed to stop. He looked close and recognized it was his baby mama. He reached under the seat and grabbed his fucking llama. It's the speaker knockers. Rico on the run, he just shot a cop. He saw himself on TV, it was 6 o'clock. He running low on money, he back selling rocks. He don't go nowhere without AKs and Glocks. He got a call from Pedro, said he out of prison. Pedro said he ready, what's up with them chickens? Rico said that he don't see me on the news. He said he's so confused, what the fuck to do? Pedro told Rico he flying to Brazil. Rico said, hell no, you tryna get me killed. Pedro said, just come, you got a couple mil. Rico said, alright, I can't turn down that deal. Rico on the plane thinking about that cash. Met a bitch named Nikki and she stupid bad. Nikki told Rico that she be selling drugs. Rico said, what's up, baby, I'm the plug. Both got off the plane, but she ain't have no ride. He gave Nikki a ride cause she one of a kind. Pulled up to the track and left Nikki inside. Rico looked outside and all these cops arrived. Rico fucking spazzed out. Grabbed the chopper and said, fuck it, bustin' caps now. Bullets flying through the trap house. Got shot a couple times but he ain't tapped out. Ran to the back of the house and he got in the alley. Drove to Pedro's house, Rico was crying loudly. Looked up at the sky and it was getting cloudy. Prices on his head, he got a fucking bounty. Rico looked down, he covered in blood. Pedro ran outside like, nigga, what the fuck? Rico told Pedro that he went fucking savage. Whole lot of action, bunch of guns clapping. Pedro asked Rico, how is he still alive? Rico said, I don't know, I think I'll be just fine. Pedro told Rico about a bitch named Nikki. Rico said, hold on, I know a bitch named Nikki. Pedro said, hold on, Rico, I'm coming back. Went inside the house and grabbed the fucking strap. Rico looked down, had to check his phone. Pedro came out, bang, Rico's dog.
A wave of violence is resulting in we have development this morning about the man who was shot in the head. He was shot in the head. He is in critical condition this morning.
Damn. It's the speaker doctors. Rico can't move, Rico can't talk. The doctor said he might not be able to walk. 1 bullet in his head, 5 in his back. The doctors ran a check and he was high off crack. Pedro out the country, he watching the news. He thought Rico was trying to play him like a fool. See, Pedro thought for Rico was the fucking feds. So Pedro shot that nigga in the fucking head. When Pedro was in jail, he met an agent. It was Nikki, she started interrogating. Pedro was silent, Nikki no patience. Nikki said, alright, ain't seen him a day since. Pedro can't fucking sleep. He said, fuck it, booked the flight and then he grabbed his keys. Grabbed his suitcase, $100 bills. Made some phone calls, shit about to get real. Weeks go by and Rico started feeling good. Rico think he about to go back to the hood. He told the doctors he was leaving, they like, no you not. He about to go to jail for killing the cop, damn. Oh my god, Rico in the back of a fucking cop car. He crying, he know he about to do some fucking time. He can't think straight, Rico going crazy, he losing his mind. Damn, damn. Rico in the court now. They sentence him to death, it's time cut short now. He crying, help me Lord now. The judge ain't had no patience, she calling the scores now. Rico on the jail bus. 30 other niggas on the jail bus. Riding on the bridge in the jail bus. A whole bunch of cars surround the jail bus. Rico looked around, he hear explosions and shit. Somebody cracked his handcuffs, opened this shit. He turned around and saw that it was Pedro and shit. They strapped up Pedro, told Rico to lay low and shit. SWAT arrived, they letting them AKs blow and shit. Nikki there, she got her fucking face blown and shit. Rico shooting cops, he saying prayers and shit. Too much gunfire, them boys Rico and Pedro got lit.
I've got like the most amazing.
I've been counting up all week. Fuck that, I can't sleep. I've been jugging all week. All week. All week I've been jugging for these honey. My niggas said we gon' kill the summer.